Hello everybody, welcome to a different video. It's more of a kind of announcement video. I hope this is going to help. I have made this quite quickly because I've noticed that a lot of people in the comments are having issues with Microsoft Flight Simulator on the PC and potentially the Xbox crashing. Today I'm going to run through how you can troubleshoot some of these issues, how you may be able to solve it, and where the issues actually lie. Let me state before I get right into this video that this may not solve the problem that you're experiencing. For me, I haven't had many crashes. I think I might have had one, and that was before I did the update while it was updating. So I think I know how I've solved it, but I want to see and state what people are experiencing and the issues they're experiencing and how you could potentially solve it. I've spoken to some people in the comments, I've spoken to some other YouTubers, I've watched some other videos. Overkill has done a fantastic video on it as well, much more in depth than this one will be, I imagine. But yes, guys, today I'm going to try and help you troubleshoot the issue and hopefully solve the issue, but I can't guarantee anything. Let's get right into it. So first of all, when you're here in the Microsoft Flight Simulator menu, the thing most people are talking about is crashing when you go onto the world map. Now for me, I don't experience this issue. I've experienced it on the Xbox, but not on the PC. It would appear it's when you zoom into places, or you select a place for example, and click fly. Now to troubleshoot this issue, what I recommend you do, and this is the advice of another YouTuber as well, is go to a random area far away from the place you clicked with the crash and see if it crashes there, because that will show whether or not it's a scenery issue in that area, i.e. having to load in that scenery. Let's say if I clicked in Europe, set that as my departure and clicked fly and it crashed, that could be a scenery or world map issue. To show if it's not a scenery issue, go somewhere that you don't really fly and don't have any scenery installed, middle of Australia, and set your departure from there and see if that works. That should point you into the right direction regarding what is causing the crash, hopefully meaning you can solve it. Now it's clear for the underlying issue for most people is the new world map, the new design of it. Especially when zooming in, when it's got to load in all those textures, that seems to be the main cause of the crash. Now I haven't experienced this on the PC, and I'll tell you why. When I was installing the update, it crashed, and then basically all my files for Microsoft Flight Simulator got deleted. So I did a full reset, and since then I've had no issues. It hasn't crashed flying on the world map anywhere. So I generally think if you are experiencing an unknown amount of crashes, incredible amount of crashes, and you can't get anywhere, then I'm going to say a full reinstall could be your best friend, and the servers by the looks of it have been fixed, so you won't be waiting too long, of course, regarding your internet. Now I was speaking to another YouTuber, the Corporate Pilot Dad, and he was telling me about his crashes when he was loading in, and he solved that by turning AI air traffic off. Now AI air traffic has always been temperamental in Microsoft Flight Simulator, so I imagine it's a good place to start. Go into flight controls and turn AI air traffic off. Me personally, I'm not experiencing this issue, but it's not about me, it's about you, so that may help you. In addition to that, I recommend this when you're not too bothered about multiplayer anyway. Turn off multiplayer. Known to cause crashes throughout Microsoft Flight Simulator's history, really, years time. So yes, always turn it off when you don't need multiplayer on. It takes up a lot of CPU usage. So far my recommendations are you turn AI air traffic off. You see if you can find out if it's a regional issue, i.e. with scenery, or if it's a global issue with asobos. Let's say, I would imagine it has been rushed out by the looks of it. They did want to stick to a deadline, and I think stability has paid for that. I'm going to be 100% honest. People say, oh, you just want to be nice to Asobo to get early access. Well, no, I don't, otherwise I wouldn't be saying this. I do think at times Asobo, well I know at times, Asobo rush out updates because they've got a deadline to beat, which is understandable, but often stability is the main victim for that. Let's We're just going to go over to Heathrow now, just to see. I'm not getting any crashes really. I've only had one. So far, AI traffic off, multiplayer off, if you can, and try and deduce the localization issue. Of course, if you haven't done already, I do recommend you empty out your community file. This is a given really with any updates, because we seem to have crashes with add-ons, new add-ons, old add-ons in the file, every sort of update, and some things won't work. I know I had one, a UPS livery that broke the 747 in this sim with this update. So yeah, that's one thing I'd say as well. Community file, make sure you empty it out. There's the major things really, guys. I can't think of too many other issues. I've gone through the comments and saw when people having crashes, and to be honest, all I can say really is Asobo's, yeah, I'd say it's a rushed update. We paid the price for it. And to be honest, guys, there's probably not a quick fix anywhere. We've just got to wait for a hot fix by Asobo. That's all I can really say. I hope I've pointed you in the right direction with some of the things in this video. It's really just a video of me addressing the issue. I don't want to act like, well, this update has been perfect. The performance has been greatly improved. In my opinion, graphics have stayed pretty nice. But that's at the cost of stability, so yeah, make of it what you will, guys. Tell me what you're experiencing down below. I'd like to hear about it, because of course then I can talk about it in a potential another video, or just go on and reply in the comments. It would be really helpful. Sadly, it appears we get this often with quite a few Microsoft Flight Simulator updates, sim or world. By the looks of it, it's just something we've got to take. But also, guys, that's one thing I should say as well. Be sure to check out the Microsoft Flight Simulator forums. It's a fantastic place to talk to like-minded individuals who may be experiencing similar problems to you. It's solved numerous issues with me before, so yes, I'd definitely shout that out. I hope it's helped you guys. I'll go through the main 4 things as well. AI traffic and multiplayer off seems to solve a lot of issues for people. World map, try and isolate the issue by seeing if it's a scenery or global issue. Community file, clear it out, reinstall add-ons one by one and slowly. But really, guys, the main point here is, even if none of these solve the issue, it's more likely an Asobo issue with their coding with the update. They may have messed something up, which is understandable. Everyone makes mistakes. But it would appear this update has been not rushed, but parts of it have been ignored to get it out as quick as possible, which would imply it's been slightly rushed. But hey, the Asobo team do a great job normally, so I'm sure it will be fixed in the future, guys. But sorry if you're having many crashes out there. I'm one of the lucky few that doesn't seem to have many. But there we go, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.